नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी। One second, close. Screen. Today we'll discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter and 16th verse. So, Sura Suranam Udadhim Matnatam Mandarachalam Datre Kamatha Rupena Prastha Ekadasa Vibhu. Go to the word by word meaning. Sura, the theist. Asurana, of the atheist. Udhadim, in the ocean. Matnatham, churning. Mandarachalam, the Mandarachala hill. Dadre, sustain. Kamatha, tortoise. Rupena, in the form of Preste, cell. Ekadase, the 11th in the line. Vibhu, the great. The translation and purport given by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. The 11th incarnation of the Lord took the form of a tortoise, whose sail served as a pivot for the Mandarachala hill, which was being used as a churning rod by the theist and atheist of the universe. Purport. Once, both the atheist and the theist were engaged in producing nectar from the sea, so that all of them could become deathless by drinking it. At that time, the Mandarachala hill was used as the churning rod, and the cell of Lord Tortoise, the incarnation of Godhead, became the resting place or pivot of the hill in the sea water. The next verse is 1.3.7. धनवन्तरं द्वादशं त्रयोदशम् एव च अपययत् सुरानन्यान् मोहिन्या मोहयन् स्त्रिया. Go for word by word meaning. Dhanavantaram, the incarnation of Godhead, named Dhanavantari. Dvadasanam, the 12th in the line. Trayodosanam, the 13th in the line. Eva, certainly. Cha, and Apayayat, gave to drink. Suran, the demigods. Anyan, others. Mohinya, by charming beauty. Mohayan, alluring. Striya, in the form of a woman. The translation given by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. In the 12th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Dhanavantari, and in the 13th, he allured the atheist by charming beauty of women and gave nectar to the demigods to drink. The next verse is 1.3.8. चतुर्दशं नरसिंहमा बिभ्रदैत्रन्दमूर्जितं दादराकर्जैर्उर्वम् एरकं काटकृद्यथा. Translation given by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. In the 14th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Narasimha and bifurcated the strong body of the atheist Hiranyakasipu with his nails, just as a carpenter pierces can. Okay, go for the prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमो नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिने इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे. So, in the 11th incarnation, the Lord, he took the form of a tortoise. So the Sura means the one who believes in God, the demigods, and the Asuras, the one who don't believe in God. They claim themselves as God, and they don't like the word itself, God. They both in the ocean, they churn the ocean for the nectar to drink it, and by drinking, they will be like deathless. So it's like they churn the we churn the milk in the milk pot, and same way they churn the ocean, like the ocean is a milk, and the Mandrachala Parvat hill, it was like a rod, and Lord himself, uh, he himself engaged himself as a pivot. So by this they churn the ocean. If you will say someone like this is what happened, but they will say like this is all a story. How God can be incarnated as a tortoise? This is not possible. Why God will take a small form as a tortoise? Because tortoise can live in the water and live without the water also. So they will say like this is all this is Vishnu stories, this is all our this is not really happened, this is all stories. So same thing, like we can't understand, like with our tiny brain we cannot understand, like the God's energy, what he can do, what he is able to do. We are not able to understand that. We don't have that much of intelligence in within us. Like we'll see the Sura and the Asura, they both were standing on the ocean. If the normal people, what they think, like how they can stand in the ocean with water, they won't believe that. So Prabhupada here gave one nice example. See, in India, what happens during the rainy season, lots of insect, they come to the light, basically they wants to stay near to the light, and you will see lots of insect. So in that night, they they take bath, they grow, they beget kids, and they do everything in that one night, everything they do. And while in the morning you woke up, you will see a heap of insects falling on the floor. They were they were all were dead. So in one night, the all they took bath, grew up, and they beget kids and all, and they died before the morning, before the day starts itself. So if you will go and tell that insect, like do you know there is a one kind of species like human being, for them, not only this night, Another part is there that is called day. So altogether night and day is called one day, and the 30 days altogether is a month, and 12 months as a year, and 100 such years as the human being's life. So the insect will not believe. See, it will say like this is all this is a story. This is not true. Same way, if someone is explaining us Brahma's life, duration of the life, we are not able to believe. We will say like this is a story. So the thing is, all are doing all these things is like eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. All are doing like that. But the thing is, we are not able to understand. It's limited for us. With the eyes, we can't see everything. With this tiny brain, we cannot imagine also like what is the what actually the energy of the god. So this is what happens. Like if you will see, all depends also. Like a ant is moving. If you will put your hand, like you will uh, not allow him, not allow it to go. It will find its own way. Like I will go from this side. I will go from that side. That's the how we are defending. Even the ant also do the same thing. So Prabhupada here is saying like the one who is uh, surrendering himself or to the supreme lord, then only they can understand lord. Like uh, god will reveal to them who is surrendering to them. So like in we know in Bhagavad Gita about Arjuna, how uh, god is revealed himself before Arjuna. Same way we have to be surrendered to god, then only we can understand god and we can know about god. So in the 12th incarnation is the god's Dhanvantara avatar and Dhanvantri avatar, and the 13th is the Mohini avatar. So the Sura and the Asura, when they churned the ocean, when the nectar came out, Mohini, Lord Krishna himself came as a Mohini avatar. So he gave the nectar to the Suras, the demigods, and but what happened to the Asuras, the demons? They got allured by the by seeing Mohini, like they same way like Mohini avatar. We can imagine Krishna is so beautiful when he is taking the form of a woman, the female avatar of Krishna. How beautiful he will be. We can imagine how beautiful he will be. So by seeing that, Asuras got uh, they got allured, and they didn't get that nectar. So Prabhupada here says in our daily life also, like in grihastha, one should not be every time the man should not be behind the woman only for the sex life, but the main aim of life is like we have to be surrender ourselves to Krishna. But in most of the things, most of the time, and most of the people, what they do is they in the grihastha, they don't realize what is our real duty. So our real duty is like even though we are in a married life, so we have to maintain our life like that. We have to get Krishna conscious child, not like every time we will be engaged in sex life and all. So Prabhupada here says like a wife is a dharma patni or ardhangini. Dharma patni means one who takes his husband's he helps she helps her husband in religious path without affecting his taking his life in other way. She should take him in the religious path and help him to grow in the Krishna consciousness. So but nowadays what happens, men's are behind women, women's are behind men. They don't understand what is the real meaning of the life. So one should like o- one should stay in the Gruhasthashram and to follow the what the Vedas are saying. We should follow that rules, and according to Vedas, um, we have to maintain our life. So this is what Prabhupada explains in Gruhastha Dharma, what we should do. We should not be every time behind the woman. Men should not be the pet of a woman like that. We should not be like that. Normally what happens, women are in the mode of ignorance and passion, whereas men can be uh, elevated to a mode of goodness. So in the Gruhastha, they both should whatever if husband is a devotee of Krishna, he is following the Krishna consciousness, is the dharma or dharma of his wife to help him in this path without or help him in the path without going in other direction, so that their both of them's life will be successful means they both should be in Krishna consciousness. That is the meaning of the life. So the 14th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Narsimha, and he bifurcated the strong body of the atheist Hiranyakasipu with his nails. So in lots of incarnation we saw Lord came with his father and mother. But here you can see Lord Narsimha. Here it's not mentioned in the Vedas. It's not mentioned who is Narsimha's father and mother. Why? Because he came from the pillar. So here here we can understand God is everywhere. He can come from everywhere. He is present everywhere. What happened? But he will not come for everyone, right? He will come for his pure devotee. So Hiranyakasipu, he was um, he's uh, uh, he's troubling everyone. And just now, just before some day, one movie released that Mahavatar Narsimha. It was a beautiful movie. So everybody maybe watched that movie. So he was uh, behaving I am the god, you have to worship me. Who is Vishnu? You should not worship him. So like that he did, and in entire kingdom he was killing everyone. He was captive everyone, because only because they are praying to or they are believing in god Vishnu. So he but Prahlad was Prahlad Maharaj was, he was a very good devotee of Vishnu. But when Hiranyakasipu got to know that his own son Prahlad Maharaj is after Vishnu, he he asked him not to follow him, not to be after him. So but Prahlad Maharaj never listened to his father, only because he is saying not to believe the God, not to believe in personality of Godhead, the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna. So he is begetting begging everyone worship me. But finally what happened, Lord Narsimha, he came as both lion and human form. So why he came means once Hiranyakasipu got the benediction from Lord Brahma, like no one will, neither the human being or not the animals will kill him. He will not die at the evening. Sorry, not die at the night or day, not in the inside house, not outside the house, not by the weapons or shastras. So it's like he thinks I am very intelligent. I can, no one is more intelligent than me. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is uh, Adi, who is from whom we get the knowledge, the remembrance, and the forgetfulness. But he is thinking I am everything. So what happened? He got the benediction and he was so happy that no one can kill him. But Lord came as a Narsimha. So like this is the way he killed with his nails without weapons. And he didn't kill. He even Hiranyakasipu didn't think that except day and night there will be one more thing, evening. So he is never imagined that like in the evening also I can be killed. But God came in the time of evening time. He killed him with his nails. So this is how Narsimha Bhagavan killed Hiranyakasipu. And when when he asked Prahlad Maharaj, you can take any benediction from me, whatever you want, because for me you suffered a lot, and Hiranyakasipu troubled you a lot. But Prahlad Maharaj is a pure devotee. He said like when I saw you, when you came for me, that is the main thing, like what I want in my life. So what else you want? So the pure devotee, they don't want anything in their life. They just want the love of Krishna, and to the and the energy and the everything. They want everything uh, to be progress in Krishna consciousness, and to be in love with Krishna. So this is what the pure devotees want. So today we will stop here. Any questions you can ask.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, if there are any questions, reflections, comments, you can open up. Okay. If there are no questions, let's thank Her Grace Pushpanjali Mataji for delivering a very wonderful Srimad Bhagavatam class today by chanting three times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Let's offer our obeisances or prayers to Lord Narasimha to give complete protection for all our congregation members and as well as entire world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishणं Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishणं Bhadram Muchur Namamyam. Ugram Veeram Mahavishणं Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishणं Bhadram Muchur Namamyam. Ugram Veeram Mahavishणं Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishणं Bhadram Muchur Namamyam. नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय. We wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. Tomorrow we'll have Srimad Bhagavatam class at 6:30 a.m. This week we are planning to celebrate boat festival, Teppotsavam or Nauka Vihara Yatra for our Lord Radha Madhava on Sunday evening. So please try to join. I'm going to circulate that flyer soon. Um, with that, We'll conclude the session. Let's chant Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhubhya च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Let's chant 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra enthusiastically and wind up the session. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय. अमल पुराणम श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय. गौर प्रेमानंद हरे हरे हरे.